All right, so today we're gonna do a sage sausage stuffed chicken breast with a smoked Gouda cream sauce on top. Anytime you're doing a stuffing with the holidays coming up, you wanna make sure you cook whatever protein is in that stuffing all the way first, because it's not gonna cook while it's inside of that turkey or that chicken. Got about a pound of sausage right here. We're gonna stuff about 8 or 10 chicken breasts with it. While that's cooking, we'll start chopping our vegetables up. Whenever you're doing any kind of chopping, make sure to curl your fingers in, just as such. You got your garlic, you just press it with your knife. Start off with a little olive oil in the pan, peppers and celery. Then we're gonna throw our garlic in there. We're gonna cook these for about 8 minutes, just till they get soft and translucent. So I got my oven preheated to 375. What we're gonna do is once our stuffing is mixed together, it's already all the way cooked, we're gonna fillet our chicken breasts out. We're gonna stuff the stuffing in there, roll the chicken breasts up, put it on a sheet pan, season it, and cook it in the oven for about 20-22 minutes, somewhere around there, until it reaches an internal temperature of 165 degrees. I'm gonna cook a little bit of andouille sausage down in those vegetables. And it's just gonna give that dish that much more flavor. I'm gonna cut it real thin. I'm only gonna do about 2 ounces of that sausage right there. I'm gonna turn that down and let it keep cooking and start working on that chicken. First thing I wanna do is cut that cartilage and fat out of there, right on that knuckle. Lay your chicken breast out flat, come through, fillet it out. All right. We're gonna flatten them out just like that. All right, so you can see our vegetables are all translucent. A little bit of that sausage cooked down in there for even more flavor. Got our breakfast sausage. Our vegetables and sausage. Our Laura Lynn herb seasoning. I'm gonna add a little bit more olive oil to that. All right, so we got everything together. Mix it all up. You want to leave it kind of loose. You don't want to make it into little patties or anything. You want to go ahead and your ratio is about half vegetables and meat to half the stuffing mix. Grab a little cayenne pepper. I got some white pepper here, about a half a teaspoon of that. So here we go. Take a handful of our stuffing mixture. You don't want to put too much. You're not trying to go crazy. Pull it tight, roll it up. So our oven is at 375, fan on low. We're gonna slide them right in. All right, so we got a little flat leaf parsley here. We're gonna make our sauce in a second while that chicken's cooking. Let's get started. All right, so I'm melting that butter there. I'm gonna use a little olive oil too. Butter and olive oil helps those two fats combine together to keep that sauce together. What a roux is half and half flour and oil. So as I mix this and let it heat up, this is called a blonde, all right? So what we're doing, we gotta let it cook a couple of minutes to get that flour taste out of that roux. We don't wanna cook it and turn colors. We just wanna break down that flour a little bit. I just want to cut nice even strips of that cheese so it melts easily. We got salt and pepper. A little black pepper. A little white pepper. You see how that's starting to thicken up and stick together? It just separates a little bit. We mix it right back up. That's ready to go. I got my cream out at room temperature. You don't want to add cold to hot. All right, so you see how that sauce is starting to pull together? Nice and thick. For a pint of that heavy cream, you need about 4 tablespoons of roux. Anything more than that, it's just gonna be it's gonna come out like a gravy instead of a sauce, and that's not what we're looking for. Then we're gonna add the cheese to it. It's gonna thicken up even more. Look at that, man. God, that's gonna be so good. We definitely don't wanna let this sauce burn. What we're doing is we're just melting that cheese into that sauce. 170 degrees, we're perfect. You want your chicken to temp out at least at 165 degrees. Take about 2 ounces of this cream sauce, pour it right over the top. I mean, look at that. Good night. All right. Break us up a little bit of that hot capicola right across the top. Put a little bit on the sides there. A little chopped parsley right on the top there. And take a little lemon zest. Whenever you're doing your lemon zest, go ahead and do your lemon zest on the side, not straight onto the dish, so that you can actually decide how much you want to go on there, because lemon zest is obviously a little strong. We're just going to take a couple little strands. And folks, that right there is just incredible. I can't wait to eat.